Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024. I am Fredicia Liebert. Keyana Warner of the Charlestown Secondary School is the new Youth Junior Minister of Tourism.
Moderator, instead of sun, sand, and sea, solo travelers crave authentic local experiences. Inspired by the Culturama Homestay initiative, Happy Homestead has been conceptualized with NTA-licensed tour guides and authorized hospitable lodgings. Imagine tourists preparing delicacies like dumpling and saltfish with locals. Our very own Bijoy Hanley is on a solo journey where we've glimpsed the vibrancy of Africa. By bolstering our safety protocols, travelers capture the extraordinary experiences.
Warner captured the title during Tuesday evening's competition held at the St. Paul's Anglican Church Hall in Charlestown. The Youth Junior Minister of Tourism will travel to the Cayman Islands to compete in the Caribbean Tourism Organization's Regional Tourism Youth Conference in October of 2024. Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, John Hanley, delivered remarks on behalf of the Premier of Nevis and Minister of Tourism, the Honorable Mark Brantley. Hanley noted that this competition is part of the Exposition Nevis activities and went into further detail about the objective of the competition.
As we currently celebrate our month of activities, our month of tourism awareness activities dubbed Exposition Nevis, we have elected to focus on the theme, tourism, connecting through peace and diversity. It is therefore only fitting that we include our youngsters in this pertinent dialogue and pay attention to the compelling and thought-provoking ideas proposed by them as we seek to reimagine and fortify the Nevis tourism industry. The Tourism Youth Congress is not a debate nor an elocution exercise per se, but is designed to reflect a Caribbean Tourism Organization board meeting. The skills of teamwork, research, public presentation, as well as spontaneous and critical thinking are fine-tuned in this exercise. In this forum, a wide variety of issues such as adventure tourism, sustainability, solo travel, intercultural tourism, and the blue economy are explored and articulated. What has been particularly interesting over the last several years has been the incorporation of digital technology, which has become a standard feature of Youth Congress presentations.
Hanley also expressed gratitude to the sponsor of the competition, the Bank of Nevis Limited. Representing the bank is Tandy Flood, Senior Manager of Human Resources and Administration.
The Bank of Nevis Limited thinks this opportunity is more than just a journey. It is a platform for showcasing the excellence and promise of our youth on an international stage. The focal areas at the conference, adventure tourism, solo travel, collaboration across cultures, and the blue economy are essential components of our future tourism strategies and the sustainable development of our island. Adventure tourism allows us to highlight the breathtaking beauty and thrilling experiences that Nevis offers. From the heights of Nevis Peak to the depth of our pristine coral reefs, our island is a haven for those seeking both excitement and tranquility.
The first runner-up in the competition is Kiara Barry, and the second runner-up is Belinda Subramani, both of the Gingerland Secondary School. The chairperson of the opening ceremony was past Nevis Youth Junior Minister of Tourism and CTO's Caribbean Junior Minister of Tourism 2013, Neela Jones. Minister of Culture, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, Permanent Secretary Huey Sargent, and Chairman of Culturama 50, Antonio Liebert, visited the construction site at the Nevis Cultural Village and the Culturama Complex on Tuesday, May 21st, 2024.
And we're here to make one of our usual visits to see how the work is progressing here at the Cultural Complex and at the Cultural Village. Of course, we know we would have started this work here at the village and at the complex a couple of weeks ago. And of course, we have been committed to ensuring that this work is completed on time for for Culturama 50 and Homecoming.
Minister Evelyn outlined the reason for the upgrades at both venues.
We are all aware that C50 and the Homecoming, it's a huge celebration, and so we decided to do some extra work here to spruce up both venues. Of course, the weeks and the months are flying by quickly, and I can tell you that so is the work. The work is progressing exceptionally well. We are very pleased with what is happening. We dialogue with our contractors ever so often, and they are continuing to assure us that they are going to complete the works ahead of schedule. And so we are very confident that things are shaping up very well. And come C50 and Homecoming, everyone, all of our patrons coming to the cultural complex and the cultural village will be very pleased with what the Nevis Island administration has done to spruce up the venues. Of course, kudos to the contractors for the hard work. They've been here every day on weekends, and the hard work is certainly paying off.
Culturama 50 is being celebrated under the theme Celebrating Culture, Embracing History. It's Culturama 50 and runs from Thursday, July 25th to Tuesday, August 6th, 2024. Still to come.
And I am hopeful as well that from this workshop today and the next week, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of you may venture into the business of fish trap making.
The details right after this break.
Celebrating culture, embracing history. It's Culturama 50. It's our heritage, that's how we live. Come fed with us for the 50th. We're doing it big. Pulsating sounds, masquerading clowns. String band and big drum will be taking over town. Cause we're celebrating culture, embracing history. It's Culturama 50. Culturama will celebrate its 50th anniversary from July 25th to August 6th, 2024. Come join us! Celebrating culture, embracing history. It's Culturama 50. Celebrating culture, embracing history. It's Culturama 50. Yeah.
Welcome back. The Ministry and the Department of Agriculture, in collaboration with the Ministry of Gender Affairs, is hosting the 3rd Fish Pot Making Workshop at the Jessop's Playfield. During a brief opening ceremony on Saturday, May 18th, 2024, Minister of Agriculture in the Nevis Island Administration, the Honorable Eric Evelyn, delivered remarks on behalf of his ministry.
I am hopeful as well that from this workshop today and the next week, 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of you may venture into the business of fish trap making. Fish trap making is big business, and I don't think we have enough persons on the island who are actually doing it as a business. Of course, the administration is also there to assist persons who may want to take a small loan to start their business as well. And so I believe this workshop is very, very important, very timely, as we here in St. Kitts and Nevis continue to move towards being a sustainable island state. I want to wish everyone every success. I want to wish the workshop every success. And I know that you all will have some very competent facilitators over the next 2 weeks. I want you to take in the lessons as carefully as possible. And I expect fantastic results from this exercise.
Training and Project Officer in the Department of Gender Affairs, Catherine Fobbs, noted the success of the past 2 workshops.
The first group of guys who went through the fish trap making workshop, I can tell you that at least 4 of them, they actually make fish pots for sale to the fishers on Nevis. They were a group of young men that when I came to Jessop to do training with the Jessop fishers, they used to sit under those trees and make lots of disturbances. You notice you don't see them anymore. Haven't seen them in a while, because what I learned is that instead of the fishermen making the traps, they're the ones making the traps, fetching as much as $250 per trap. So just to let you know that there is money that can be made, And that one of the most outstanding student from last year, participant from last year, is actually a female. She will join us later as she's at work this time, and she will join us later. So for the females, you can do it.
The facilitators of the workshop are Alexis Fox Brown and Wilbert Dan Perkins. Also present at the opening ceremony were Shalissa Martin Clark, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Health and Gender Affairs, Latoya Jeffers, Assistant Secretary, representatives of the Ministry of Marine Resources on St. Kitts, as well as the participants. The second and final day for this workshop is Saturday, May 25th, 2024. Registration is open for the Department of Youth Summer Job Attachment Program. School leavers are invited to apply to be a part of the 4-week internship program. The deadline to apply is Friday, May 24th, 2024. Interviews will take place from June 3rd to 14th, while training in preparation for job attachments will take place from June 17th to 21st. The internship period will be July 8th to August 9th. Registration forms can be collected at the Department of Youth, upstairs the Reliable Motors Miniplex. For more information, call 469-5521, extension 6710 or 6711. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I'm Fredicia Liebert. Thank you for viewing.